What up?
Yo. Ball Central Podcast, we are back again. We have 3 hosts right now. Elijah's on his way. We got myself, the new mayor of Can You Dig It, Sucker City. We got John, and we got the mayor of Jefferson Valley, Mr. Akeem Nigel Wright. How are we doing today? Akeem, you look a little lost.
I am.
Yeah.
Stage is yours, buddy.
Akeem.
Fuck me.
You know what? Never mind.
No.
I had something to say, but I'm gonna.
Say what you need to say. That's in a John Mayer song.
We got to make sure we're potting here, Akeem. Come on.
I'm trying to turn my life around. Okay.
Aren't we all?
Okay. Well, I'm actually doing the steps to turn my life around.
Oh, nice. I see you. What are the
Is that a
steps?
shot at me?
I got a note. I got a notepad. Let me
Yeah,
write.
life lessons from Akeem Nigel Wright. So
Ah.
I have my notes on my phone. So
Oh my God! I will tell you off air.
1, turn over a new leaf.
Gotcha.
Yes.
First, number
2,
1,
don't be as petty.
off air.
3, be an amazing bowler. Anything else? No?
That's it.
Okay. How's your week gone so far? Up to like last show. Akeem.
Yeah.
You said John. I thought you said John.
No,
he didn't
Akeem.
say John.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's why I was waiting for him to answer, and then he drank his drink. I was like,
I was
does
just
that
like,
mean it was bad? Okay, I'm sorry. So my week was fine. I finally got my haircut on Saturday, which was nice for me. Yes,
He's single, y'all, just heads up.
love to see it. I got a design on the side of my head.
What is oh
Cowboys?
Oh,
Let's
no,
ride.
it's not.
that arrow?
It's not the Cowboy star. Not yet. I will be getting one before the
Can
season.
you
is over.
imagine?
Well, I get one every year. Every
do
every
you?
year when the Cowboys are playing, one of the designs in my head will be a something Cowboys. Like it'll either be a football or a star, or to actually say Cowboys.
How much does that cost normally?
My haircuts are $30.
Okay, I'll send you 30. I'll send you 30 for this year's star. You know, let me support. You know what I mean? Let me support.
awesome.
I'll send that $30.
Oh,
Yes.
$30 for 2 on
you
like
got haircuts?
right? Well, no. If you're gonna put a Patriots logo in your back of your head, absolutely. But you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Not the way they're playing this year. So
I'm just saying.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah. You know what? I'll get into that later.
Team would talk shit with a backup quarterback. That's crazy.
anything else you got, Akeem, before John goes?
Go Cowboys.
Hey, I hear you. I like the
Cooper Gold Rush. Shout out to him. Go ahead, Akeem. Right, John. Sorry.
What's up, guys? My weekend was fun. The Jets and Giants won. I lost a heartbreaker in fantasy to probably the best team in the league. So on a week I should have won. It was quite sad, but things are looking up. New week, new me. I'm excited. Let's get it. I play Akeem next week, and we play twice this season. So
Do we really?
we play twice this season.
Akeem, you're the commissioner. You know this.
I didn't even look. I knew I played
twice
John the
this
last
season.
week of the regular season. I thought that was it.
And to quote
Wait.
Akeem, this is his quote: "If I could beat anybody this year, I'd like to beat you." And apparently,
Yeah.
Wait, and so as commissioner, you made the opportunity to play him twice.
and that's
Not on
next week,
purpose.
not this week. But
Hmm.
I'm nervous. I'm getting nervous for it.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
We just saw Elijah and Phil face off, and that was a crazy ass week because Elijah's not here and Phil is. So
I wonder why.
they picked that. I'm just saying.
I'd also like to state that I thought I was going to win my matchup. I'm really depressed.
I feel that too. I feel
Like I was winning, and then yesterday happened, and it just shit the bed, and I was like, oh my God, this is sad. I'm sad, but it's okay.
And that's what fantasy does to you, and that's the fun part about fantasy. But overall, my week's been pretty good. I found a card that I didn't know I had, or I knew I had. I thought I lost. So
I thought you said a car. I was about to say, wait, you found a car?
no, a card, like an SD card. But
Wow. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. But yeah, so I mean, I'll be posting some pictures on Instagram soon.
Yeah.
What's your Instagram?
What? It's JPM Photo 61. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
plug that shit.
Yo, I don't understand it, Phil, but you like the plug. But
Plug your socials. Absolutely. His link, his IG link will be at the end of this, at the description of his YouTube episode. Shout out. So
cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. But Phil, how was your weekend, bro? Let's talk about that.
I mean, nothing too wild. I did what I had to do. Business was taken care of.
Oh, business, huh?
Last week's episode, I did everything I was supposed to do. 1 by 30. Hey, no, not a single lie was told last week. So.
Realistically, tough week. Elijah did not put up points either. You know what I mean? Like you just put up a lot more. So
130-ish to 160-ish. You know,
it's not bad.
Point blowout.
Did you say ish? Did you say 160-ish?
I mean, it's still like a 30+ point blowout. So you know, it is what it is.
Mm.
You know, called it slaughterhouse. That's what we said last week.
Playoffs. Let me just.
No, I mean, it's a good matchup. You know, you know how it is. I just want Elijah. I know you're not here yet, but if you're watching this on the playback, acknowledge me. Not this week.
Well, also, you know, you'll see him in the playoffs. It's okay.
Of course, yeah. He's one of the better teams, so I wouldn't doubt if I saw him again. But hey, other than that, Patriots backup quarterback went down. Bailey Zapp came in. He didn't do a terrible job. A pretty decent performance from him with everything we had. No Jacoby Myers. So also, I won some other leagues as well. So pretty good week. Highlight, but you know the highlight. Got my new team name down below on my caption. So
You think it sucks? Oh my god.
I had to.
The pettiness of the stuff.
So, and I love it here. Week 4 is now in the books. And we all have our own game and player we like to highlight. Who would like to go first?
Akeem, you go first. Your name starts with A. So you can... I mean, that's a funny teaser.
That's funny. That's funny because that's usually my rationale behind when I bowl. So like when you go to tournaments, and most tournaments they don't put your name, they just put A, B, C, and D. Mm-hmm. So when everyone's always arguing, I'm like, well, I'll be A because it stands for Akeem, and it makes it easier for me to remember where I'm supposed to bowl. So that's funny that you mentioned that.
Okay.
Okay. So my player of the week is probably going to have to be Justin Jefferson because, I mean, look at the man. Like, he just look at how he played this week. We hadn't seen him do anything since week 1, so it was nice to get the old Jefferson back. He played well, very well. I didn't watch the game fully because, again, I was bowling at the time. But sidebar, this will be the first Sunday that I don't have to bowl anything, so I will be watching football all day. Very excited.
Yeah, at the end of that Saints game, double doink. Thanks.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, Saints had a chance to tie it up at the end of the game. It was like on the 30 or 40 yard line. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Well, he hit a 60-yarder to like I think to originally tie it, and then they kicked another field goal or something, and then he missed a 61-yarder on a double doink in London. Like,
yeah, it was a London game.
So like it's you had a bunch of English people going, I could have kicked that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Good game.
I mean, technically, soccer players, powerful legs. So.
I'm just saying.
Wow. Yeah. So I'm sorry. Yeah. No. So yeah, it would be Justin Jefferson because he played like the reason I needed him to play. Like he played very well, which is why I drafted him.
Okay. Gotcha. John, you want to go or me?
You can go next.
Okay. Yep. It wouldn't be. I had to do this guy justice. I had to pick up someone from my squad that really had a good game this past week. Mr. T.J. Hawkinson, Detroit Lions, the highest scoring game of the week and probably the entire year. 48-45. Seattle won. Almost.
You think that's going to be the entire year though?
93.
I mean,
what happened?
The Chiefs play. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. I mean,
Seahawks and Lions score was 48-45.
That's crazy. I know, but I mean, you never know.
Yeah. Also, T.J. Hawkins' stat line: 8 receptions, 179 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He had himself a day. he could not be guarded that day, and I'm so glad he's on my team. I mean, the Lions had plenty of opportunities to win this game. Their offense is decent, but their defense it needs some work because Seattle put 48 on their heads. That's a very scary sight. So if the Detroit Lions want to be taken seriously, they need to get that defense in order. So that's my player of the week.
Okay, that's what's up. Who was your team? Again, was it that game?
No, I was saying that's the player. But
okay,
also runner-up, Damian Pierce for obvious reasons. Because
I mean, he finally came and did his thing. So congrats to you. It was a nice pick in the draft.
Thank you.
But
who you got, John, for player?
Player, I hate to do it, but it was the 1 week he actually popped off. I'm gonna give it to Austin Eckler. You know what I mean? For player of the week. But game of the week, I'm going to go Jets Steelers. The Jets were down by 2 touchdowns in the fourth, and Zach Wilson let them back. So, I mean, overall, great week of football. Like, love seeing Zach Wilson back. I mean, Hurts didn't really do well this week for me, and, like, neither did Andrews. But DK Metcalf also had, like, 7 catches for, like, 150 yards. Like, that was pretty good.
Also, we got to see Kenny Pickett in action. Finally.
Yeah. I'm excited to see that.
Three picks, though.
I mean, he'll do better with the rest of the year. And, I mean, the Jets really did improve their secondary. You know what I mean, this year with the money-wise. So I don't look into that too much unless they play the Eagles next. That's the scariest secondary in the league to me. But I don't know. Yeah, overall it was a really good week. I liked it. I mean, hopefully Austin Eckler keeps this up. I doubt it though. So I mean it every week he's like maybe the Chargers remember about him at the end of the game and he grabs some like crucial points, but I don't know. He's had a slow start so far.
Right. Okay.
Akeem, is there anybody on your team that's done that?
Had a slow start?
Yeah, like a super slow start that you didn't think was going to have a slow start.
Stafford.
Ouch.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
yes, but I have Stafford in our other league, and he's not doing great. Now, don't get me wrong, Cooper Kupp is giving me all the points.
Yeah.
As expected. But, Matthew Stafford is not playing well. And then it also doesn't help that, it's a super flex league. So, if one quarterback isn't doing well and the other one also doesn't do well, I'm screwed for the week. Now, this week, don't ask me how I managed to pull this win off, but I managed to win. Actually, it was in large part due to Cooper Kupp and CeeDee Lamb and TJ Hawkinson, who was my tight end. He helped because other than the three of them together gave me 100 points.
That's what's up.
Almost. So
I think it's the only undefeated team left.
Huh?
I think he beat the only undefeated team left, maybe.
Right. I was trying to make it 2 for 2 and beat the one in our ESPN league, and then the Rams had other ideas. So
right.
I feel that.
For my game of the week, I'm gonna go Bills or Ravens. 20-3, Ravens are up. Everything's looking good. Next thing you know, the offense of the Ravens sputter. Bills come back bit by bit. Ravens decide to not go for a field goal to take a safe lead. They throw a pick, and then the Bills march down the field and win the game. Just the Ravens defense needs to improve if they want any actual shot of keeping Lamar or making the playoffs, because Lamar Jackson can only do so much, but if your defense can't hold the lead, nothing much.
They shut down Mark Andrews. You know what I mean? That last play that got picked off, it was. I don't want to be bad on Lamar, but just bad overall. You know what I mean? You can't blame the defense for that. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Defense horrible, but
I'm also blaming the coaching call on that. Just take the points. 3-point lead. Worst case scenario, they can at least tie it and go to overtime. But Do
you think Lamar had a say on that, or do you think they just ran with it? You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Harbaugh said his usual thing. Hey, Lamar, you want to go for it? Because just clips of that in the past. So I'm guessing he asked him again. So I mean, he's your best player. I would ask him too.
Yeah, I'm just wondering because remember how Tom Brady got left out of that conversation in that crucial moment? You know what I mean? I mean, the defense sucks. I wouldn't piss off Lamar Jackson alone. You know what I mean?
Right. Contract year.
Yeah, big year, and he's killing it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think he has 300 rushing yards,
and his passing is doing pretty well too. Other than that one pick, but
yeah. Akeem, what you got for a game of the week?
So it's probably going to have to be the Cowboys and the Commanders. Because
okay, I mean,
that's really only because, like, all right. So I expected Dallas to win because the Commanders are not great, but to see them having to lead the whole game, and like when the fourth quarter got here, I wasn't worried the Commanders were going to make a 2-touchdown comeback. Like, that was great. Like, I felt like they were in control for the entire game, which was nice for me to see as a fan.
Nice. Okay. So, with that being said, we're going to do one thing we want to shout out is the TikTok that's been blowing up on our TikTok page. Make sure you guys shout it out by Bell Central 4. Surprisingly, this TikTok out of nowhere, the last 48 hours or so, I forgot when I posted it, but is blown up to 10K likes. So we don't know how we got here or how this even happened, but we're gonna run a quick snippet of it just to show what the clip is. So give me one moment. Let's see, present screen. Boom, boom. Share. Let me know when it's visible for you, Akeem, because John stepped away for a second.
I can see it.
Okay, good. So our TikTok account, Ball Central 4, this blew up to 10K views. Apparently, if you make fun of Kelly Galladay's performance, you get 10K views. So, plus it's starring our very own Elijah as well, all of us. So let's play the clip.
Galladay had the same exact stat line on Monday Night Football, but he got paid $700,000 to do it. That's what I'm looking at.
Okay. That is crazy.
He and Kenny Galladay had the same.
That's our clip right there.
Hey, Phil.
Yeah.
Didn't that laugh remind you of somebody? You know, Red? Or like
furry a little bit?
I will leave this recording.
Kind of like
play with me if you want to.
Shout out to everyone that viewed the video, shared the video, yada yada. Because 10K likes, 10K views on a video for us is crazy because we're just starting out in this whole social media thing. So very appreciative of this moment. And thank you for all the comments as well, including Akeem's laugh that apparently sounds like Elmo. But honestly, I don't see it, but still, thank you for whoever commented. We appreciate you.
That was my favorite comment. And also thank you to Elijah, bro. Hey man, that was funny. You know what I mean?
Elijah's timing is perfect.
It was very funny, you know, and relatable. So coming from a Giant, good for you, bro.
Because we all can relate to that, to be honest.
What, to not making $700,000?
No, to like having no catches on that one game.
You don't know. I had a catch. Okay.
Did you?
No, because
I am the catch.
Oh, you're the catch. Got you.
Absolutely.
My bad.
Period.
Period on that. Yeah.
Stupid.
Period.
Wow.
Cool.
All right.
Okay. So with that being said, let's get into the NFL topics. We got the first one. We kicked off week 4, Bengals versus Dolphins. Very scary situation involving Tua Tagovailoa. I think it's first quarter, second quarter, drops back, runs away from defender. He gets slammed to the ground. His head bounces back on the turf or whatever, grass, whatever condition it was, and he gets knocked out of the game. People are recalling for what happened against the Bills with the concussion scare, and now everyone is questioning the validity of the Dolphins organization. So, what are the thoughts on how the Dolphins turned the situation, how they handled it so far?
Akeem, do you want to go first or you want me to go?
I'll go first.
Okay. Go
I think this could have easily been avoided because he shouldn't have came back into the game last week after he had after his concussion. Let me put it that way.
Sorry. Side note before you continue. The doctor or whoever whoever gave the approval for him to go back into the game last week and play tonight and play that week got fired. So
from the NFL PA, the PA fired him.
Yep.
Good.
The NFL.
Yeah. So no, he shouldn't have went back into the game last week because it was clear that he had a concussion when he got up from that hit on last Sunday. Was it Sunday that they played?
Yeah.
Yeah. When he got up from that hit last Sunday, and like the man was barely walking. You know,
he's falling over too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yet alone competent enough to continue the game. And this is where I'm going to get on you, John, because you said last week I commend him for going back in the game after he got hit. Now,
Well, I'd like to talk about that. That's why I wanted to go first. But
yeah, I don't care how much money you're making or you're giving me. If I know that I shouldn't be going back into this game, I'm not going back. I'm sorry.
No doubt.
My money's already guaranteed. So what do I look like jeopardizing my health?
Well, yeah, and I mean, I think one of the big reasons why a lot of these NFL players, I don't know if you're done or not. My bad.
Oh, I wasn't, but I was gonna let you finish whatever you were saying.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I interrupt him. Be rude.
I'm not. I also feel like his teammates should have said something as well, because you guys know, that they knew he wasn't 100% and shouldn't have been trying to go back into the game. So as adults, why would you not be like, hey, coach, you need to sit him right now because he doesn't even know where he's at right now. And now that looks bad on you guys as not only his teammates, but as an organization as a whole. Like, now you guys look bad, and I'm going to start looking at you sideways. Okay, now I'm done.
Word.
And see. Go ahead, John.
So I would like to address what I said last week. I said I do commend him for coming back into the game, which, I mean, I still do. I mean, the fact that he can get hit and would like to come back, sure. I think a lot of players do.
Pride is a scary thing.
I mean, I'm first off, let me also address this. I think it's been a whole week, all right, or at least 4 days where you had 4 independent doctors could have looked at you. Do you know what I mean? People could have told you, like Akeem was saying, hey, man, are you okay? Hey, is everything all right? Because realistically, the worst case scenario has happened last week where he got carted off the field, driven straight to the hospital through ambulance.
Yeah. He had defense reflex on him. Yeah.
Luckily, in America, after every single football game, regardless, high school, college, pros, there's an ambulance to take someone to the thing because it's a dangerous sport. So, I mean, I still do applaud him. I think it was tough on him to go back into that game when, to be honest with you, maybe he shouldn't have gotten back into that game. And there should have been doctors there holding him back or coaches. For example, I watched this clip with Ryan Clark and Mike Tomlin that they recorded a couple months ago about Ryan Clark getting hurt in the Super Bowl. And halftime came and Mike Tomlin had to break it to Ryan Clark that, hey, like, I get you're my guy, but like we have to hold you back at least for the first or second series. You know what I mean? Because like, I can't let you get hurt like that. You know what I mean? Like he's literally hired. Like, and this is where I have the biggest problem is I would say in a way with the head coach, because you're hired to make sure these guys are okay for 17 weeks and then the playoffs and the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, these are your guys. You know what I mean? This is how it's talked about in the NFL. So, I mean, I would say I'm disappointed in the Dolphins front office. I would say I'm disappointed in the doctors. I would say I'm disappointed. I mean, I agree with you. Teammates should say something, but also sometimes it's not their place. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying they shouldn't have. I'm not saying they shouldn't have gone up to him and be like, hey, are you okay? Maybe you shouldn't play. You know what I mean? But some players, I mean, at least in NFL locker rooms, are very quiet. Like, you know, like Aaron Rodgers is a vocal player. Like, and I had a coach who played for the Green Bay Packers, but he said he played corner and he played on like special teams or whatever. His name was James Porter, but realistically, he was like, Charles Woodson, right? Huge NFL player, right? Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? Very quiet guy, realistically. You know what I mean? Like, these guys don't really talk to each other unless they need to say something to each other. You know what I mean? I think to your point, you're right. There should have been some teammates going up to him like, hey, we got to play like 16 more of these games. Like, are you okay? Right. Like, this is a short week. Like, you got hit on Sunday. We play Thursday. That's 3 games, 3 days of not playing football. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, absolutely. When he went down and carded, I felt horrible, and instantly I felt horrible because that's not really what I meant. You know what I mean? Right. Like, I commend him for coming back into the game, but only if he was cleared enough to come back in the game. You know what I mean? Like, there are quarterbacks all the time that play with things that, you know what I mean, that don't affect their quarterbacking. That right. I mean, like Tom Brady played with like a hard whatever, unless he's like, you physically can't put him on the field, like he's gonna
MCL, 20 MCL, I believe,
or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know exactly what his problems were, but he's had problems in the past. He's only missed one season because he had to. So I felt horrible that happened, and I honestly, like I said last week, I am pro Tua now. Like the fact that he did that, went back into the game. Like you can't talk shit about that guy anymore. You know what I mean? Like
I'm still gonna talk shit because
I just like his football play, and also how the Dolphins are going to be affected by this is just it just makes your point wrong though, Akeem. Like him under Teddy Bridgewater and him under Tua, like I still believe Tua would have a better season than Teddy Bridgewater. You know what I mean? Like as much as I like Teddy Bridgewater, I think he's not some quarterback you're going to get rid of in 2 years. I think the team's rallying around him. I think realistically this is Tua's team, and they all truly believe in him. You know what I mean? So it's just I feel horrible for him. Hopefully he's somewhat back this season. You know what I mean? Hopefully he goes to the right doctors, and there's going to be a lot of questions asked, and there's going to be a lot of answers that people are going to need. And this might not be the first of the firings from the NFL or the NFLPA.
Right.
You know
I think
what I mean?
out like maybe 2 or 3 weeks tops. So we'll see.
He needs to be out at least 6 weeks. I don't care.
Yeah.
6 weeks.
At least for his brain. You know what I mean? Like you see players like all the time, like who retire early. They're like, damn, I really wish I could see them play another year. And then you hear their reason why, like, hey, I've had a great run.
Luke Kuechly, Andrew Luck.
My mind, I don't want to test that anymore. And you're like, you know what, fine, you're good. You know what I mean? Like, and I commend Tom Brady, but like what he suffers from football, like as much as I love him, like that will be his result. You know what I mean? Like him playing with an MCL tear, like I didn't know how that was going to affect him. You never know how that's going to affect somebody. Sometimes it doesn't affect them like drastically. Sometimes it does. And you know, I'm for their opinion. I'm for what they want to do with their lives. You know what I mean? And hopefully that's how it was. Tua wanted to play. It wasn't Tua getting pressured to play, or you know what I mean? Like just skipping through processes. Like that was one of the reasons why they like fired that doctor. I don't know if you heard anything about that, but he didn't even get fired for like he got fired for the questions of how he evaluated Tua afterwards once he was in the concussion protocol. Like he was like upset with the questioning or whatever, and the NFLPA was just like, well, fuck you, peace. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
now you got Teddy Bridgewater under the helm for a good amount of weeks, and he played decent against the Bengals. Maybe one crucial mistake down the line, but I think they're not in the worst hands. He's capable of being. He's one of the best backups in the league. He's capable of doing a job. So
he's a good backup. But Phil, what do you think about the situation? Would you still pick Tua over Bridgewater?
I mean, I'd take Bridgewater now over Tua because of the whole situation.
Well, I mean about the whole situation. But let's say both players are healthy. Who are you taking? Like out of the first 4 games,
Tua.
What?
Tua. Yeah.
Right? I mean, like his passing has been good. You know what I mean? He just hasn't looked longevity. I'm messing up that word, but you know what I mean? Longevity hasn't been great on it.
Yeah. I mean, Tua is obviously the better option here, but he has to heal. He has to rest. He has to take his due process in this whole concussion protocol thing and make sure he actually does it the right way. Because if that shit happens again, if he gets hit like that again, worst consequences can happen. So, like I said, prayers up and hope speedy recovery for Tua Tagovailoa. Then up next, we have one left. After the Dolphins lost to the Bengals, we have one undefeated team left in the NFL, and who would have thought it would be the Philadelphia Eagles? So they beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. First play of the game, a pick six by Jalen Hurts, but they bounced back and redeemed themselves and win by I think 1 or 2 touchdowns. So how do we feel that the Eagles are undefeated at the moment?
So I'll get to the Eagles in a second. The Jaguars.
We're talking about them later too.
Yeah. I had such high hopes for Trevor Lawrence. I said, oh my God, he's going to do well. He looked kind of decent, the first couple weeks. And now I'm like, oh, so this is who you really are. You're really not good.
21. Whoa, Akeem.
I said what I said.
I don't need to come at you right now. You're really saying
your Jaguars are leading the division. What do you mean?
We're talking, and we're talking
that
about
doesn't mean they're good. That just means they're the best in a shitty division.
So you're saying if you lose to the Philadelphia Eagles, you're going downhill.
Wait, what'd you say?
You're saying if you're losing to the Philadelphia Eagles, it's going downhill. Your season.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the Jaguars just look like trash. I don't care if they would have lost to. 29? I don't care who they lose to. They just looked bad playing. They looked bad. Trevor Lawrence looks uncomfortable.
20 like how his passing or like the decision making?
Yes, him as an individual. Yes, just everything. He just looks like he needs some time off. I think he needs time off. So I'm gonna send him a tweet or something and be like, sir, I think it's time for you to go ahead and cash in some of that sick time that I know you got, because it's time. I'm gonna need you to take a step back, my guy.
174, 2 passing touchdowns, one interception.
I mean,
I expect more. Y'all standards are in hell. I expect more.
The Cowboys are going to lose by more than a touchdown to the Eagles.
Wow.
I guarantee you that.
To who?
I said the Cowboys are going to lose by more than a touchdown to the Eagles.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's a cute opinion.
Opinion is going to happen.
Opinion, yes, a literal opinion.
The number one
something
team
you
in the
think
NFC
is going to happen.
Is that
also, side note. Let's talk about the Eagles instead of the Cowboys and Jaguars.
I'm trying to tell you that they're the number one team in the NFC East. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to say their secondary is scary. I'm trying to say their defense as a whole is top 5. All right. I'm trying to say Jalen Hurts is an MVP type quarterback. All right. I'm trying to say their wide receiving core is starting to look good and they're running the ball. All right.
I know, but I think he's saying negative about Jaguars. He didn't say anything negative about Philly.
Right. Thank you. I was about to say, never in my little rant of the Jaguars did I say that the Eagles were bad. Those words never came out of my mouth. I actually think the Eagles are very good this season. I never said they were bad. You assume because I said the Jaguars played like trash that I was equating that to the Eagles being bad, which is somehow how they won, which makes no sense.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
the Eagles are very good this year.
Okay.
Duh. Nobody can take that away because they wouldn't be undefeated if they weren't very good this year. I still don't think that the Cowboys are going to lose, but that's because I'm a fan of the team. Obviously, I want my team to win.
Phil, take off your glasses. I want to see what you think when he said, I don't think the Cowboys are the Eagles.
My God.
Well, with that, so we're going to talk about the Eagles. That's the topic of discussion. But
no, and then by the way, I need to answer. I'm not saying I thought like.
What is
that?
That's Tommy.
That scared me.
No, but what? Sorry, why am I zoomed in now?
Yeah, that was weird. I noticed that too. What is happening? Oh my God, it's broken.
I don't know. Can we unzoom?
John broke it.
Can I end this call?
Here, leave and come back. I got you. Hold on.
All right.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
So while we sub John out, we're gonna bring Elijah in. So welcome, Elijah. I just want to welcome you to the show.
Good evening.
It's the food for me. Got a whole meal. Just.
He's hungry. He has to eat. Just like how my team ate on Sunday. So it's what it is.
Does your shirt say one and done? I like that a lot.
Thank you. It's a WWE shirt.
That's gonna be my next shirt. That's gonna be the next name on the back of my bowling jersey. It's gonna say one and done. That's about as many strikes I'm gonna get in a game. So one and done.
You actually bowled well on Sunday, bro.
I did. I don't know. Did y'all know that Elijah came in and saw me on Sunday?
I saw that you were in the area, so I just assumed.
Yeah.
Did he challenge you to a match?
No, I was bowling.
Okay, then. Okay.
And I was in sidebar. Because I wasn't even sure you were coming, Elijah. But after you left, I bowled like shit. So I needed you to stay because I ain't touched 100 again for the rest of the day.
I'd have came back.
So mad.
Bro,
So
Elijah, how did your week go? Before we continue, how about the Eagles?
My week?
Yeah.
It was solid. I wasn't upset at anything. Feel me?
It's the name for me. Why is it help? Oh my God. Wait, I just noticed that.
I mean, that was the cry of his team last week, so I understand.
No, it wasn't actually. It wasn't, and let me explain why.
It was a good game.
I would have only lost to 2 or 3 people in the league. So I was not mad.
Yeah, he's got 133 or around 130. So
yeah,
that's a good amount of points.
Hawkinson just decided to have the game of his life. Damian Pierce decided to have the game of his life.
Shout out who? Wait, who?
Damian Pierce.
Oh, okay. I have to make sure you know his name.
Yeah. Why are you wearing glasses inside in a dark room?
Because
he's trying to be petty. That's why.
No, I'm just pointing that out. I'm sorry, my bad.
Oh, wait, John, I explained it before we went on live.
I just want the viewers,
Because our 10K TikTok video, Hollywood. Come on, I talked about this earlier.
I know.
Bill's trying to be petty.
It's not because of Elijah, though. It's because of our
Because he
TikTok.
beat me. Pause. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to say it like I said in the chat. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You got to win.
Oh, he said, win.
No, you got 2 wins. You 2-2 now, right? Or you 3-1?
I'm 3-1.
All right, congratulations. You got 3 wins. Congratulations. I'm sitting at 2-2, and I'm still feeling comfortable because Camaro was hurt on Sunday. You feel me?
I think he's better. I think your team's solid. Realistically.
Well, Jason
I think
still has yet to find the end zone, and
I
I'm
think your
still
team's solid too.
Receiver 2 to come back, so I'm not stressing really.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be stressed about your team either. Your team's a good team.
Meanwhile,
I'm trying to get a trade popping.
Akeem, what's up? Akeem. Okay, so how do you feel about the Eagles being undefeated so far, Elijah? Before we move on,
I said this in the chat. They're the best. They're gonna win the NFC, bro. They're the best team in the NFC. I said this in the betting chat yesterday. I said the Rams are done. Eagles are really gonna win the NFC.
Okay, so what do we got next? We have. Okay, so once again, Jets, Giants, and Bills all have a hell of a week. 3-0 for the state of New York and New Jersey. So shout out to them.
Not the state of New York and New Jersey.
Notice how I didn't say Connecticut because you're a Cowboys.
I'm sorry?
I said, notice how I didn't say Connecticut because you're a Cowboys fan.
That's fine.
Well, because they don't play Connecticut.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sorry, the tri-state area team. My fault. So
one, don't try to play my state. 2, don't try to play my team.
Anyway, before we continue, shout out Aaron Judge for hitting number 62.
Yeah,
now holds the American League record. Just the American League, though, not the National League. Just the American League.
I need people to stop acting like. No, never mind. Continue.
Whoa, hold on.
Like what?
You said that play the record, Akeem?
No, absolutely not. But
yes, no, yes.
You know what? You're right. You're right. Absolutely. I'm a stand on this one, and if I'm by myself, that's fine.
You're not.
Yes. While I applaud his efforts, that's great. Good job. Congratulations. I'm not taking anything away from that man. He's not the first person to do that. So, let's calm down.
Well, I mean, in the AL, because Bonds was an NL player.
Does it? But right. Okay. So.
Here's the
congrats for being the first one.
That's like saying Babe Ruth, you know what I mean, had more home runs in a certain amount of days.
No,
for baseball.
Let's put it in these terms.
Roger Burns was chasing it.
Let's put it in these terms. So, you're saying that the NL, the National League, and the American League, 2 different things, right?
No,
Two different divisions.
No, that's what Phil just said.
I mean, I'm not saying that.
2 different divisions, yeah, or conferences, whatever you want to call it.
So then, I think the NBA should have 2 different conferences for total points scored. No. Meaning Hakeem scored all his points in the West. Kareem scored all his points in the West, right? So
yeah, but then how would LeBron
score of all time? No,
I don't.
That's literally what you're saying. You said it's different conferences, so it shouldn't matter.
No, I'm just saying that it's still a good record that we should acknowledge at least.
And that's what I'm saying. I said congratulations. I applaud.
But you said it's not nothing special. I just think it is special.
Actually, it's however, he is not the first person to hit 62 home runs in a season. So while we should be celebrating,
he's the third. Yeah,
people call him the greatest player ever or whatever.
He's the third person to do it.
Y'all could chill on that
multiple times.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said he's the third person to do it. Yeah, but somebody else did it multiple times. Didn't Barry hit 62, 63?
Barry did it multiple times. I didn't know Barry did it multiple times. And I mean, I think Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? I'm going to go on record and say that. You know what I mean? He's not, but I think he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Should be.
I mean,
right?
I think this is all one record, all right? And that's how it should have been looked at when Maris was chasing Ruth, and it was not looked at like that. Maris died 7 years before it was considered one record. It is one record realistically. I do think that the MLB needs to take responsibility for their bullshit in the 80s and 90s, allowing players to take steroids. I mean, you don't know about that? I mean, maybe.
I don't know. I do. I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying good. That's a good argument.
I'm just saying, why are we downplaying Wire
to cover baseball?
And just because they did steroids, you know what I mean? It was acceptable at the time. I mean, now it's not. He hit 62. That's a great accomplishment. Plus, everyone's packing Yankee Stadium. That's what it's all about. It's about money. It's about people trying to catch that ball that's going to be worth more than $60,000. You know what I mean? That's what baseball should be about.
Right. Okay.
Wonder if that person.
Oh no, he dropped just all that money in his hands. Just wow. That money would have sold for that ball would have sold for a lot.
What happened to 62? Who caught that?
I did not see that. Who caught it? I'm not gonna lie to you.
Did someone catch that?
61 to his mother.
Yeah, 61. Someone dropped the ball and then the security brought it over to the judge and he gave it to his mother.
Yeah, but he was like two inches away from like
that would have been sold for a bag. 5 mil, 6 mil, who knows?
No, not mil. Probably like a couple $100,000.
No.
No, I'm being serious. Yeah.
Someone else home run ball. I think it was Mark McGuire sold for like 6 million, 7 million.
But that was like the breaker. You know what I mean? Like they like this is why like this conversation is like this and it's under one record. It's not the breaker. It's just the thing that ties. You know what I mean? Like so it's
yeah, probably 500,000 would be nice. But,
I hear you.
Okay,
I hear
you. Let's move on.
My bad.
So like I said, all the New York teams winning. Bills down 20-3 to the Ravens. They come back. What are your thoughts on this game? I know we covered a little bit earlier, but just like to get everyone's perspective on it. Was it more about the Ravens? Was it more about the Bills? How do you feel about the Bills-Ravens game?
John Harbaugh made a horrible call. Shouldn't have went for it on fourth down. He should have just kicked the field goal.
I
went up 3. There's a different type of pressure on a team when they're down 3 and when the game is tied.
Can I ask you this though? Do you think he asked Lamar if he wants to go for it or not? Like, do you think that was him or just him? You know what I mean? That's my question.
I think that was just him.
Okay, cool.
Isn't he not known for going up for it on fourth down often?
Yeah, but I think there's also a clip that like they always play whenever like there's late game situations of him asking Lamar, "Hey, do you want to go for it?" I think
just because it's like Lamar
situation happened again. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
All I'm saying is whoever made the decision. I don't care who made it. It's a horrible decision.
Yeah,
you think so? I mean, I get
John. There's a different type of pressure when you're down 3 and when the game is tied. So you give the ball to Josh Allen when the game is tied. Yes, there's a different type of pressure off his back because he knows if all else fails, overtime is coming. But if he's down 3, all else cannot fail.
Correct.
Got to go at least
score or lose.
It's a different type of pressure.
Yeah, I get that. It is score or lose, and I am about that. But I just, I just would have put them away because I'm afraid of the Bills. You know what I mean? Like I think that's what Baltimore was thinking. Like this team is really, really good, and they just didn't. They underestimated on.
Yeah, that second half they're scoring at will.
So I mean, that's just like I would have wanted to put them away. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it's the wrong decision, but
here's the thing, though. Like at the end of the day, the Bills didn't even score a touchdown. They got held to 3.
Yeah. Which I mean would have tied the game. Really.
I mean, hindsight is 20/20. Don't get me wrong, but like you should have just kicked that field goal.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think as soon as they got the turnover, I think they were playing to set up the field goal, so the Ravens wouldn't have as much as time to score back. So because I think they're at like the 5-yard line, like maybe like a good 20-30 seconds. I wholeheartedly believe they could have scored a touchdown, but they're like, no, let's kill the clock. Let's make sure they have no time to come back at all and settle for the field goal. So very good move by the Bills. Something the Ravens should have done. So
did they run the ball well there? I didn't see that.
They did, yeah.
Okay, cool. Which I mean they haven't done all year. So I mean,
yeah.
No, they have.
You think the Bills have played all year?
Not all year.
That's what I just said, though.
I would say in one game that they did, though.
Yeah, that game.
Yeah. No, I think week 2 they ran the ball like well enough.
Is this the Titans? I think.
Yeah.
They did everything well against Titans. That was ooh.
Yeah.
So any other thoughts on that game?
No, other than that, like I feel like the Bills defense did play well as well because Lamar didn't have one of those games that like first 3 weeks of the season he went crazy. Let's be honest. This game he kind of got slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, after that first half, it was just
they brought him back down to earth.
Yeah, so it was like they really brought him back down to earth. So shout out to Bills defense. I think the Ravens defense did well containing Bills wide receivers as well.
You think so?
Well, for the first half, I think they did terrible the second half.
Anything.
I'm really talking first half.
Yeah.
And I mean, they blew it last week too.
Diggs was held to like 2 for 37 in the first half.
Yeah. First the Dolphins held down on this
13 the whole game. Like
yes, he was because he was on my bench.
Isaiah McKenzie did not have a crazy game either.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
Sorry.
You're not worried at all about Baltimore's defense?
Oh, I am.
I mean, I am. I mean, this is
They're going to play like they played in the second half, then yes. But
that's how they've been playing.
This is the second meltdown against Dolphins. The same thing happened.
I wouldn't say I'm worried, though.
Oh, word. I'm
worried for them.
I mean, it's only week 4.
True. Yeah. But I think if 2 out of the 4 games they let like a 17+ point lead, I'd be a little worried. But I mean, they have plenty of season turnaround though. I mean,
yeah, I don't want to jump too soon at this point because like I was thinking about it the other day. I don't want to jump too soon with that. But I would say I think that the Bills are kind of settling into having Singletary be their lead back, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's there for most of the snaps.
Right. Hey, as long as they have the one thing the Bills need, they need to make sure they run the ball and how they run the ball. If they just like decide to run whenever they want to, that's not going to happen. But stick to a game plan and make sure you run the ball effectively. Because if not, Josh Allen can't throw 50 times a game every single game.
Yes, again.
Just not effectively.
40 and I'll be good.
Takes 40. Hey, very true. Points. So also, Jets versus Steelers. Mr. Trubisky was struggling a bit. So Kenny Pickett time. Mr. Small Hands himself decided he got put in the game. It was very back and forth, but three picks from Mr. Pickett and Zach Wilson's return game. He had one pick, John, I believe. From Wilson.
Yeah, he had one pick in the first and then led him back in the fourth with 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and then an electric drive from Mr. Wilson himself in the fourth to put the Jets at a 2-2 record. So how do we feel about the Steelers going to Mr. Pickett now?
I think I'm going to see Mitch Trubisky in the XFL because he's done. He needs to be done in the NFL.
You don't think he's a career number 2?
Absolutely not.
Really?
I don't think he needs to be playing anymore. I didn't like him when he was on the Bears, so I definitely don't like him now.
Yeah. You think mentor role probably?
What?
Mentor role you think for the rest of his career?
That's possible.
Want him in the league.
I don't actually want him in the league. He needs to. It's time to go.
He said CFL. He said CFL, XFL. Call the Rock. Whatever.
Absolutely. Call somebody. Call Tyrone. I don't know.
I was going to say that.
But like, I don't know. Call Jesus because he's on the main line. But
Akeem, you let him be number 2. Just let him be he's a 3rd string quarterback. Let him
sit on the bench.
Yeah.
At this point, yes, he needs to just go ahead and be the towel boy. But don't try to pass them out. Just let the people get them because if you pass
hand them off,
well, not going to end well.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think he's a career number 2.
Oh, Mitch? Yeah, I see that.
I'll say this though about Kenny Pickett. Not a big fan from what I saw on Sunday.
Yeah,
but I feel like the fact that Mike Tomlin, like you see how bad Mitch Trubisky is. The fact that Mike Tomlin said we're gonna stick with Mitch for this long, it should say something about Kenny Pickett. I'm not gonna say
you wanted to give him time.
Yeah, I feel like he needs more time.
Well, I mean, I guess it's too late now because you cannot pull Kenny Pickett out.
I mean, you can.
That's gonna mess him up. I think that's gonna mess him up like psychologically because
I mean we said the same thing about Malik Willis week 2.
Well, no, I said if you keep doing it, you know what I mean, like
because he's officially the starter now, Kenny Pickett.
I mean, yeah, now he's the starter, so yeah, now it's a little too late. But I still think I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of the balls that I saw from Kenny Pickett, I was not like the one interception that he threw to Chase Claypool. It was like a 40-yard pass down the field or whatever. Like, that was something I'd like to see. But the other 2 interceptions, I didn't want to see at all. Like, those were just horrible throws to me. Like, even the throw to Claypool, like, I think it was an amazing idea. It was just bad placement.
Let your receiver get it, yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean, what? Claypool's like 6'3", 6'4"?
Yeah.
He was like 5'10". So, like, yes, that's a great idea. But you got to place that better.
He also had someone behind him, I believe, right? I think so.
No.
There's like 2 people in the area or just 1v1?
It was a 1v1 and the safety came over to help. After he got tapped up in the air. Safety got the interception. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Kenny Pickett myself. Just want to say that.
Do we think the Steelers above 500 records in danger?
Yes.
You never know with a rookie quarterback. Absolutely.
Yeah, they're at 1-3, I believe.
Their next 6 games are horrible.
They're terrible.
That's why we didn't think we'd see. Like, I'm on the fence with Kenny Pickett because I do like him. I think the picks in the Jet game, like the Jets improved their secondary tremendously from last year. You know what I mean? Like we added people. You know what I mean? DJ Reed added. You know what I mean? We added some people. So I don't know exactly. I'm not saying I'm calling the Jets like a great secondary. I'm just saying that like I don't understand why you pull him in the Jet game and then put him on this long run of like really good teams. You know what I mean? Like
he's gonna get.
You must really hate Mitch Trubisky. Like
the Bills, the Bucs, the Dolphins, the Eagles, the Saints, and the Bengals are their next 6.
And then the Colts right after that with their decent defense. So,
but the best part about this is that no one has tape on Kenny Pickett. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he threw 3 interceptions. All right, think of it like it never even happened. And go
you
throw.
say no one's able to get their hands on it?
No, I'm just saying that like realistically, like rookie quarterbacks in the NFL start hot a little bit because there's no tape on them. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he'll do that. I'm just saying maybe he'll get lucky against some like really good defense.
Some hocus pocus needs to be done here, I'm guessing.
Hopefully, I mean, 500 records at stake, right? I mean, hopefully, Mike Tomlin's a really good coach, so we'll see what happens.
If he gets a 500 record through this stretch, or like at the end of the season, knowing that Kenny Pickett has to go through these stretches of games, that hats off to him. He deserves all the praise. But hey, I'd
also like to say that before the season started, I said that they weren't going to get to 500 this year. So
you did say that.
At this point, it's panning out very well for me.
Okay.
I think I said they would be like 9 and 8. So
yeah. Also, speaking of the Colts that I mentioned, they lost to the Titans, and Jonathan Taylor is currently hurt.
Go back. I didn't really get to talk about the Jets.
Go ahead.
We didn't get to talk about that. Yeah. The first 3 quarters was horrible. Like, yeah, they had that 1 touchdown and they had a field goal. Those first 3 quarters were horrible.
Yeah.
But whatever they did in the fourth quarter,
Zach Wilson time.
Next week, whatever they did in the fourth quarter, they need to start out doing that.
That's kind of how with Eli. You know what I mean? Like you'd watch Eli Manning play and you'd be like, fuck, why is this guy our quarterback? And then he'd run a 2-minute offense when you would listen to no one and he would score. And you'd be like, holy shit, who the hell is this guy? Do you know what I mean? Like, so I do agree with you. Hopefully they do what they do in the fourth quarter. Like, I also think I don't know what's going on with the calling, but I just feel like they're using players in the wrong setting. You know what I mean? Like Hall, I feel like they're throwing to him a lot, but I rather throw to Michael Carter who catches the ball at that backfield versus Hall, who I rather jam up in those like small, like little like avenues they're trying to put him in because they're running Michael Carter through those and he's not getting anywhere. He's getting a yard, maybe 2. You know what I mean? But I feel like Hall can.
So you think Michael Carter's a better pass?
Yeah, overall, like I would switch their roles and make him the number 2 who catches passes out the backfield and make Bryce Hall the let's just pound the ball. You know what I mean?
Like same thing about the Rams because they had Darrell Henderson catching the ball yesterday and Cam Akers was running it. And I was just saying,
you were like, what is going on? Like, right? I'm just saying.
But I disagree.
Okay, go ahead.
Maybe it's because I like Breece Hall that much after watching tape on him.
He can catch. I'm not saying he can't.
I think he should just be the guy, and Michael Carter is.
I mean,
brain bait.
Oh, you think he should just sit on the bench and not do shit? Okay.
No, I don't think he should not do nothing. I think he should play to get his stock up. You feel me? And then we trade
him.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, what would you do if you're gonna make Hall the guy? You know what I mean?
It would just be
what I just said. The same way. Let Michael Carter play, get his stock up, and get rid of him.
Maybe like third down work or like.
Oh, that's what you do with him. Okay. I'm just saying, if you're gonna make Hall the guy, I mean, I would use Hall every single time. You know what I mean? I wouldn't let him get a stock
every down back.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, if that's what you're saying.
Right. Yeah. We also got to talk about the Indianapolis Colts. A lot of fear in their organization right now. Not a very good record. The Jaguars are on top of their division, I believe, and their star player, Jonathan Taylor, is hurt at the moment. He's very questionable, may not even play Thursday night against the Broncos. What's our feelings on the Colts right now?
John, remember when I said Matt Ryan is not better than Carson Wentz at all?
Okay.
It's showing.
Oh, okay. I mean,
yeah. I think he's leading the league in fumbles, I believe.
Okay.
No, Trevor
Lawrence took the lead in 1 game.
Didn't you say it was a long season?
Huh?
Didn't you say it was a long season? Earlier in the show?
I did say it was a long season, but he's been
I'm just saying. I get Matt Ryan's playing pretty bad, but I mean, I don't think Carson Wentz is playing that great to begin with. Right now,
I would take Carson Wentz over him, though.
Okay. I mean, like I said, we still got like another. It's not even like 4 games into the season, so I mean, I'm gonna still roll with Matt Ryan for right now. I think I'm a little nervous about why am I forgetting the running back's name? His toe.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor's toe, because he was feeling complications last week, and I was playing Taylor, so I was getting updates on that. And I mean, he didn't really play last week, so I mean, maybe he'll be ready to go by Thursday, but it seems like a short road. Kind of like the Tua thing. Like I wouldn't rush anybody, especially after the Tua thing. You know what I mean? So
I just wouldn't rush Jonathan Taylor.
That's what I mean.
That's your star player.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
but
he can pack it up.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Speaking of Tua, did y'all talk about the Dolphins already?
Yep, we did.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so
yeah, you can give us your quick thoughts on it if you want.
I think Tua needs to get out of Miami.
Like he just isn't like in the best like
how the way they treated him. I'm guessing you're trying to say how they treated him.
I feel like I would feel like super crazy to still go back out and suit up for this organization. Like I'd be surprised if he plays again this year.
Told you.
I would like if I'm Tua, trade me. Trade me.
So?
Get me out of here.
After that and the Brian Flores drama, I understand. Yeah.
Right,
I can see it that way. So we also have we're at the Akeem segment part of the show. The Cowboys are now 4-0. Whenever Cooper Gold Rush starts. Last year he got a start against the Vikings. He won. I did. I'm trying this up. I'm trying to start a thing. I'm trying to be Elijah and get a clip going, but I can't apparently.
Wait, can I just say something to Elijah real quick?
That was a miss, bro. I'm sorry.
I know. I tried. But
swing and a miss.
What happened?
You're wrong on the stats, by the way. Matt Ryan's doing way better than. I mean, 1,125 passing yards. So he's got more passing yards. He's got the same amount of interceptions. He's got a better QB rating than Carson Wentz right now.
Okay.
So, I mean,
I still take Carson Wentz over Matt Ryan.
Slightly better. I mean, okay, you could take a slightly worse quarterback.
I mean, like I said, 4 weeks into the season. There's still time.
I mean, yeah, of course. There's a whole season. I think.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
So, Akeem, your Cowboys have not lost since giving Cooper Rush a starting job over Dak Prescott. How do you feel about this?
So, okay, a few things to clear up. Number one, he doesn't have the job over Dak Prescott. Stop trolling. Number two, I'm very happy that we are now 3-1. This is a big deal for me because I didn't think we were gonna.
Hell, I didn't.
Now Sunday, I knew we were gonna win. I knew we were gonna win Sunday. I wasn't worried about that.
Yeah, the Commanders have been underwhelming. It's crazy.
What'd you say?
The Commanders have been very underwhelming this year. After the first week, yeah.
Although Logan Thomas did give me like 7 fantasy points, which was kind of cool because I randomly picked him up. But no, I'm very happy that we're 3-1. It makes me feel great, especially knowing our next couple games are not the easiest in the world. So kind of a momentum boost. Hopefully for us to get our shit together for the next couple games. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yeah, we got the biggest test of the year for Cooper Rush and the Cowboys. They face Akeem's second favorite team in the world, the Los Angeles Rams. So
I know
the Akeem Bowl again. It's like Sons and Bucks all over again. It's Sons and Bucks all over. So no matter who wins, Akeem will be happy. Let's keep that.
Oh God! Wow, that just brought up a lot of memories that I. You know what? All right. Anyway, yeah. So obviously, I mean, I'm rooting for the Cowboys to win. It would look good for us to beat the defending Super Bowl champs. 2, it would look good because I mean we need the win, and the Rams haven't been playing well. So like.
Yeah, the Cowboys
obviously, I know this game is not going to be easy because it's like they're still the Rams, but I'm a little more confident about them potentially winning than I was when the season started.
Yeah. Side note: the weekend offensive Rams line, third and fourth stringers going up against a very good Cowboys D line. It might be scary for Stafford. I'll see you.
I think Trevon Diggs is gonna catch a toss.
Right. I hope so. Wait, who had Dallas defense? I might want to check that later. Also, Broncos versus Raiders happened as well. Raiders got the first one. Raiders got the first win of the season. Javonte Williams out for the year. Very bad news for the Broncos. Do we think it's a done season for the Broncos?
So I'd like to speak on this because I have Javonte Williams in both of my leagues.
You got Breece Hall. You'll be fine.
That's not the point.
You got that.
I drafted Javonte Williams first round in both of my leagues. Actually, no, it's a lie. Not in
first round,
but I did pick. Yes, I picked him second round. Excuse me.
Oh, I was about to say. Hold on.
Because I picked Justin Jefferson in our ESPN league. Yeah, I'm really sad for not even just for me as like a fantasy player, but like for them as a team because I might get some hate when I say this. Russell Wilson is not good anymore. Like he's not the same Russell Wilson that we saw when he was in Seattle. Well, except for the last year and a half. That last year and a half in Seattle, he looked lost and dazed and confused, and it just wasn't great for him. But I don't see it for Sierra's husband anymore.
Wow,
it's a no for me.
He's become the number 2. Interesting. Okay.
At this point, I mean, he also needs to take a week off. I think they just need to book an Airbnb for all the quarterbacks that need to not play anymore, and they need to stay there for a week or two and just be by themselves and with their thoughts because you don't need to be on the field.
Player in the world. What are you talking about?
What happened?
I said you're the worst party player in the world. What are you talking about? They just need to go to an Airbnb and sit there for a week or two and just gather their thoughts.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
No, I put it on the corner. I got it.
Just put on one of those YouTube videos where it's like the calming music for like 24 hours.
Get out of here!
Because that's what they need. They just need to find their zen because it's not on the field right now.
Right. Okay. We also have a topic of some up and comers, the Jaguars and the Lions as well. Who has the bigger upside this year, the Jaguars or the Lions?
What are we talking right now as of us recording this or right now like when we started the season? Because those are
as of right now.
Got it.
Right now. Yeah.
Oh, that's difficult. I'm probably still gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with the Lions. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Lions.
Okay. John, we got
I'm gonna get a shot in the foot for this later, but I like how the Jags are playing. I think they played the Eagles well. If you're gonna lose to a team, it should just be by a touchdown. So, I mean, I think this is Trevor Lawrence's year to get a little bit better. And I mean, maybe they've been playing bad teams, but I mean, they've been looking decent. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think they're both here to stay though. Hopefully, they both won't be top 1 or 2 this year. You know what I mean? In the draft. Hopefully, this isn't like a 4-week surgence. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping for. But
right.
What do you think about it, Phil?
For me, I'm gonna go Jaguars as well. I think they've been playing very competitive football, especially against the Eagles. Yes, it wasn't a perfect performance by Trevor Lawrence, but hey, I think it's promising. His touchdown to interception ratio was decent, 2-1, 170 passing yards. You have Travis Etienne, who needs to step it up a bit. James Robinson has been very good. Christian Kirk, who a lot of people laughed at for the contract, he actually has been producing. I mean, not like as the size of the contract because you need to be Cooper Kupp level to play to that contract, but I think he has been playing very good football. Evan Ingram, who a lot of people forgot about, he's been playing decent. A lot of the people just been playing decent on the Jaguars, and Josh Allen defensively has been good. Just everyone in the Jaguars just very impressive people. But for the Lions, I didn't pick them just because of their defense. Because if you're allowing 48 points to the Seattle Seahawks, that's a tough scene for you.
I mean, they also didn't have Brown there. You know what I mean?
They put a 45 without Brown though.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's somebody who's emerged. I think this year.
Yeah, the offense I'm not worried about. It's just the defense. Like I think there's a stat like they have like the top 5, like something an offense, but then they have a top below 5 defense. So yeah. How do you feel, Elijah?
I gotta go with the Lions. They gotta get their defense together because they have way more upside on offense. Jaguars have way more upside on defense. But I like Jared Goff over Trevor Lawrence. I like their weapons over the Jags' weapons. So
That's a good point.
I'm gonna say the Lions.
I can see that.
Also because, like, remember how I said this early in the season that NFC North is not the best division.
True.
Especially if you play in primetime.
Yeah, the Vikings snuck away with one.
Yeah, the double. Oof. Okay.
Like, I'm rooting for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, but you know that offense is like.
They almost lost to New England. Almost. That is crazy.
Say a car got like 5 gears. I feel like that offense is stuck in second gear.
Right.
Do you think it progresses over the season though? Like you're a huge Aaron Rodgers fan, so I mean, I kind of think that. I don't know about. Hey, it's gonna take a while though. You know what I mean?
And like I said, it's early in the season.
Yeah.
But they're like, I feel like he low key just does not trust his receivers.
I mean, I don't mean to put this fact out there, but all of Green Bay's big receivers that came out of Green Bay had a year of sitting. You know what I mean? Like they didn't all start right away. You know what I mean? So they all took a year to get incorporated with whatever quarterback was there, and that's from like year 2 on they were good. You know what I mean? So
well,
I think
you can also visibly see Aaron Rodgers is getting very frustrated with his
Absolutely.
because they're supposed to be in one place and they're in another, right? Like
The Perkins not
It
hitting anymore.
would be that, or it would be the fact that the Patriots had a player down on Sunday. Nobody recognized it. The refs didn't acknowledge it. The medical team didn't acknowledge it. Aaron Rodgers is like, I see this guy is down, you know, all respect to him and everything, but I'm about to get this play off so we can play 11 on 10 real quick.
who wouldn't want to do that? Yeah, smart move.
I mean, the whole offensive line was just taking their sweet time getting set. Then they realized, player's down. Ball's dead. And Aaron Rodgers got pissed off at that. And I'm like, yeah, I'd be pissed off too.
Also,
Good point.
last topic before we move on to fantasy football. 49ers versus Rams. 49ers make it 7 in a row in the regular season against the Los Angeles Rams. Debo had himself a game, as always. I think 6 receptions, 115, a touchdown. So 49ers win 24-9. What are our takeaways from this game?
Kind of like I said, the Rams got to make better decisions with their running back. I don't know why Darrell Henderson's running the ball. I mean, catching the ball, Cam Akers is running the ball.
Do you think they're stuck in second gear too? Like I don't know about Allen Robinson, but I thought he was.
That part is just like they're still sitting in neutral because their whole team isn't healthy.
Yeah,
but I feel like by the time that team does fully get healthy and everybody starts to gel, I feel like it'll be too late.
that's a good point. Yeah,
Cooper Kupp had 19 targets. That's crazy. Cooper Kupp and Higbee had the most looks.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's already been proven. Like, no matter how they're playing as a team, he's going to get his. It doesn't matter. They could be down by 50. He's still going to have a good game.
Yeah, I think they should spread the ball around more because it looks like he's only looking at 2 people, which is Kupp and Higbee. When you have Robinson and other weapons.
He was throwing.
They're not the greatest weapons, but
that's a good point. He was throwing some balls to like Cooper Kupp that like Cooper was trying to make a move, and then like the corner was just like, "You're going nowhere." Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he's force feeding a lot to the Higbee and Cooper Kupp. Because I know that Cooper Kupp's amazing, but like I said, if there's someone open that's not Cooper Kupp, pass it to him.
good point.
If I'm Matthew Stafford, like I don't understand how you come from the Super Bowl, right? You spread the ball out so well. Odell was involved. Van Jefferson was involved. Cam Akers was involved. Darrell Henderson was involved. Higbee was involved. And Kupp was like the whole offense was kind of involved.
Yeah.
In the Super Bowl. Like yes, Cooper was the main attraction as always, but the whole offense was involved. Why is it that this year it's only Cooper that's involved? Like Allen Robertson only had, like I think it was week 2. He had not even a good game. I feel like he had a okay game for Allen Robinson standards. Van Jefferson, I haven't heard his name called at all this year.
Injured. He's injured for the year.
Yeah, he's still injured. Yeah.
Was 18. I forgot to say his last name.
Skoranek? Yeah, Ben Skoranek.
Skoranek, thank you. He's kind of involved, but like it's like he's only throwing to Cooper Kupp. And
I don't know what's going on with Stafford.
Open on some plays, and it's really concerning.
Yeah, I think he's only I don't know why. Like, I know like Cooper Kupp's like I said plenty of times before, like one of the best receivers in the league, but he's really force feeding him like crazy. He's not even looking at any other receivers, to be honest. He's just because I think because of his line, the line has been like injured as hell throughout this year, and said I don't have that much time to throw, so I'm just gonna force feed my safety blanket, which is Cooper Kupp. That's what I'm seeing it as. He doesn't have that much time to throw. The line is worse from last year. Like I said earlier, third or fourth stringer, O lineman. Andrew Whitworth, who was left tackle for them, is no longer on the team. They got injured players on IR. I don't know how long they're out, but I'm guessing his mentality is I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to give it to the best player I know that will catch it no matter what, Cooper Kupp. So,
and he can't throw the ball deep because the line's bad. You know what I mean? Well, and I would say they're just struggling. I don't know how bad they are. I don't. You know,
like that. It's bad.
Well, I know. I just don't watch them like that.
The 49ers D line is they're not any type of scrubs.
Yeah, I would say that.
So I can't say that yesterday was all on the O line because that D line will get after you.
Because when you say
it's different has good defense, yeah.
And
yeah, go ahead. Yeah. I'm sorry. I think it's more of I was gonna
go then Phil go alphabetical order go.
I was just gonna ask a question. Did Akers has been kind of getting better, right?
No.
He's been a doghouse for some reason.
Not blocked.
Say that one more time.
Who, me?
Yeah.
He can't block.
Oh no! But what I'm talking about, like his running progression, like has he been doing decent? Like I haven't been really watching the Rams. Like I've been sort of watching.
I think they only had like 30 yards on the ground yesterday total.
Okay, so not great.
I think they only ran like five, 6 times total. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that too.
They only ran like 5 or 6 times. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, can't really say off of that little sample, but I would say no.
Yeah, I think that would help, though. You know what I mean? And I think they're worried about their offensive line, like Phil's been talking about. I don't know. Also,
Stafford's decision making needs to be better as well.
Yeah, I do think the 49ers are a legit team, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's also one of the guaranteed things as well because we've seen this happen for 7 straight games. The 49ers just own the Rams in the regular season. That's just been a guarantee for the last couple of years. So
it's been bad too. It's been real bad.
Right. So now we have fantasy football. Akeem, how did the ESPN league do this week?
Well, I lost. I was sad, but it is what it is. It's okay. Hold on, I'm waiting for it to load so I can. Yeah, so I lost by 10. Because Kevin had the 49ers defense playing. And they, ran over the Rams. But that's fine, whatever. Let's see. Travis lost, which now brings him to 0-4.
Really?
Yes.
I thought Travis had a win.
No.
It was close, but he just barely lost.
No. Mari had Deebo Samuel playing yesterday.
Oh, Mari got a win? Hey, shout out Mari.
She has 3 wins. What do you mean?
She's killing it.
Oh.
Mari's 3-1.
Yeah. I was going off the notion that I think we talked about it like a couple episodes ago that her team was not doing as well and then you said because Aaron Rodgers, something like that. But
right.
Never mind. Yeah.
No,
Josh won by a lot actually. And Chris is 0-4 as well. So that's 2 teams that are 0-4. Don't worry, there's more. This one hurt my heart. This one hurt my heart. RJ lost again. And I talked to him Sunday. I said, RJ, I have a good feeling. I think you're gonna do well.
Wow.
And then that happened. I don't know. But the Minnesota kicker had 18 points. How often is that gonna be a thing?
That is crazy.
So
Jacob,
Shane ended up squeaking by, and he won that one. So Shane has three wins. No, Shane got his first win. I'm sorry.
First win, yeah.
It was 2 undefeated.
That's the team I'm thinking of.
Yeah. So Shane is 1-3. And then you already know you beat Elijah, so ain't no need to dwell on that,
right?
Because I have a heart. So.
It was a good man.
And then John almost gave Taylor his first loss. This was the one time I was actually rooting for you, John, and it was only because I didn't want him to be undefeated. I said this would be great if me and John can beat both of the undefeated teams in the same week, going into playing each other. That would be
been crazy. That would have been
real nice.
And then
but it is what it is. So let me look at the standings, and I can tell you who was who. So I mean, obviously Taylor is still, in first in his division. And then Kevin is still first in his division because they're both still undefeated. Yeah. So we'll see what happens after next week.
Right.
Do you guys know who you play?
I got more.
I play Taylor, so
guess who I play, Akeem?
So I already know who I play. You don't actually play me this week. You play me next week.
Next week. But guess who I play this week?
Who do you play?
RJ.
John's like guaranteed win.
And send this to him, Akeem. Send this to him. RJ, big heart. But you going down this week, boy? I want that.
John.
Up. Let's go.
Are you saying this is a guaranteed win?
No, I'm not saying that at all. RJ is a fierce competitor. I will give him that. But I want the dub, RJ. I want the dub. He's gonna be like, hell no. But it is what it is. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And then I play trade, RJ. Come on now.
The week he's playing you?
No, the next week when I play Akeem. Like, come on.
Oh,
let's go, RJ. Let's go.
Honestly,
I have trades in the work already, so
we should.
I play
John the week I play you.
He has 3 trades lined up already.
It's all like Donkey Kong.
No, John. As soon as next Wednesday hits, he's like, "Oh, the matchup with John set up. Accept. New team or team."
Oh my god.
I play Taylor this week. Jonathan Taylor may or may not play, so
he'll play.
I think the matchup kind of depends on that because, I mean, that's what one of the star players in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're playing against Denver as well, so tough run defense as well. So we'll see what happens. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm only projected to lose by 10. So hey, crazier things has happened. Let's try to get one of these undefeated teams out of here. So I'll do my best.
Who's playing?
Look, Elijah, who are you playing?
I got Shane this week.
Oh, yeah, that's a dub. You got that dub. That's a hard dub, but that's a dub.
Yeah, even though he lost 0-3, and then finally got his first win, one of the high scorers in the league. So I believe in Elijah, though. We got it.
I think if Kamara's out, I lose.
You think so? You don't get another RB2? I'm struggling with that too.
I have my other RB2 is James Conner, but after I put James Conner's in my flex spot.
Yeah, you got a wide receiver though, right? Hold on.
I take him out the flex spot. My person that goes into the flex spot is Jerry Jeudy.
What about Madison? Doesn't he play this week?
Dalvin Cook plays this week too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook's not a question anymore? Damn, I thought there was a question.
Yeah, you can't prey on him vulturing a touchdown. It's too tough.
Okay.
Myers, Dalvin Cook is out. Madison's going in immediately, but I also feel like I might have overloaded on running backs.
Ooh. Hey,
Because I'm sitting here with 3 starting caliber running backs with James Conner, Alvin Kamara, and Nick Chubb.
Hey, offers.
I mean, hey, if you ever want to trade, you want a wide receiver, let me know.
I do want a wide receiver. I want Devontae Adams.
Oh, yeah, I don't have him.
And I'm willing to give up the house for him.
Really?
Oh.
Here.
What's Devontae Adams?
RJ.
Y'all want to be? I'll even tell y'all the trade I sent him.
Sure. Tell us the trade.
James Conner.
Okay.
Darren Waller.
Okay.
Jerry Jeudy.
Okay. I don't like Jerry Jeudy. Take him off.
I don't really have anybody else up to give because,
who would you get? What tight end would you get back?
Gerald Everett.
All right. Him.
And
right.
Yeah.
I'm torn between sending that offer or just waiting it out for D-Hop to come back.
I was going to say give him Robert Woods too. I mean, why not? I mean, it's not like Robert Woods doing much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get Adams with D-Hop. It's pretty impressive. I'm just saying.
And Diggs too?
I mean, yeah, of course. And Diggs too. I mean, I was going to put Diggs in your flex and just forget about him. You know what I mean? Because it's pretty scary. But
yes,
when you got Nick Chubb and Tom Brady, Tom Brady's going to have a better second half than he will first half.
I think him and Aaron Rodgers, minus last week, has been not so well, fancy quarterback wise.
That's just the new Phil. He's the new person you got to worry about when it comes to trades.
Oh,
Elijah, you're the new Phil. Yeah. Because Phil used to do that back in the day when nobody traded.
That's a compliment. You're welcome.
He would just trade half of his fucking roster to then like get who's ever hot. He would test it. You know what I mean? But anything before a big test, he would trade for them, and then they would perform well, and you'd be like, "Oh fuck, Phil's got 3 guys now instead of 2." But we all.
I'm hesitant about trading James Conner away though, because he's bound to have a breakout week eventually.
Yeah.
You think so?
Not against maybe against Philly, but we'll see. We also got the sleeper league. Let me read up the matchups. Akeem ended the perfect streak of Sosa, so shout out to him. 127, 122. So I think there's no more undefeated teams.
No,
There's no more undefeated teams. I beat Ant. I lost to Ant by 2 points, maybe like 1 point something, but very painful week. Dan beat Brandon 135, 117. Javi beat Kobe 140, 114. Andy beat Chris. Stefan beat Elijah, and then Akeem beat Sosa. So, let's see. There's a couple of there's 1-3-1 team in Sosa. There's a lot of 2-2 teams. So, the worst grade in the league, Stefan, is 3-1. So, very interesting.
That league is another situation of me not being able to take Alvin Kamara out of the lineup. I'll be honest. So,
yeah. I mean, I'm sitting at 2-2. Jefferson. My running backs are hurt like hell. DeAndre Swift is hurt, and some others. ETN's underperforming. I mean, but hey, we have a long season. Also, I think
in that league, we only have 1 IR spot or 2.
1.
Great, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Trey Lance got hurt for me. So.
Who runs that league down here?
That's going to fuck up my season.
Oh, tragic.
Oh wow, Amari Cooper only had 1 point.
Damn.
So did Tony Pollard.
Yo, whoever has Amari Cooper, I'll trade you.
Tony Pollard had 1.8 points.
Golly.
Fuck.
Oh. Fuck.
I traded Cooper Cup, man. I shouldn't have did that.
What happened?
I shouldn't have traded away Cooper Cup.
In which one?
In what league?
In Sleeper.
Oh, well, thanks.
Well, I keep know what he's doing all along. Come on.
I mean, here's the thing, though. I told the team I was taking Cooper Cup if I was ahead.
Absolutely. So I already knew. Like it wasn't a surprise when he did it.
But here's the thing: Akeem's my guy, and I know he liked Cooper Cup. He had Jamar Chase, so I'm like, you know what? I'll swap.
Right. Okay. Hey, there's not a team that's like terrible.
I just wish you had that same mentality when it came to the ESPN league.
No, I wanted Diggs.
Yeah, you could have gave me Cooper Cup. I would have given you someone.
Who
would have given him?
What happened?
Who would have given me Diggs?
I don't have Diggs. No, I would have just given you. Now, this was like a week 1, like before the season started. I probably would have gave you Justin Jefferson for Cooper Cup. I'm not even going to lie.
I would have kept Cup.
I would have kept Cup over Jefferson, too. I didn't want Jefferson.
Yeah.
If you had Chase in the ESPN league, I probably would have traded that.
Okay.
Really?
So, to move on a little bit,
I like
the show long.
All right, before you go on, like I actually do like Jamar. Like I like Jamar Chase a lot.
Really?
I don't like him as much as Diggs, but I like him a lot.
Who's your
LSU?
You know how you have your John Morant in NBA? Who's your John Morant in the NFL? Who's the one person you're like, man, I love fucking watching that guy?
That's a really good question.
Cooper Cup, Akeem. Just answer Cooper Cup.
Shut up, Phil.
That'd be Keem's. Yeah.
Am I wrong?
This year, I'd say Saquon.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I like that too. I like that answer.
But other than that, like I love. It's really Diggs, bro. I love watching him. Like his release off the line is just insane to me.
For me, it's relationship with Josh Allen. Like, sure, you could say he had 2 catches in like the first half, but like Josh Allen will always go to Stephon Diggs. He will always.
You say something positive about the Bills? Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, I hate them so much, but I do like their relationship off camera. Like when they're on camera, but they're not really like talking to the person; they're just talking to each other. I love that shit.
Yeah, for me, probably Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase. I just love the
really.
Yeah. That and probably if I had to pick someone on defense.
Oh, Jalen Ramsey. Love watching him on defense, bro.
Yeah. What's that play last night? I was like,
also Michael Parsons.
Michael Parsons,
very, very, very electric. Can play almost anywhere on the field.
Yes, I like.
He's always. Also, I think he said in an interview, it's like I'm not here to be a personality. I'm here just to hit people. So I was like, damn, okay.
Also, a sleeper for me this year, man. Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner is fun to watch. Yeah.
Play against Andrews.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a big mouth. I like that about him.
Gotcha. So now we have the pick'ems. Just to update everyone from the last couple of weeks. We are 4 weeks in. Ball Central has 36 and Team IBT has 33. So as of right now, as of this recording, we are up by 3 points. So, and then our individual ratings. Let's see. We stand at. I'm at first, but yeah, you're up by 1. I'm first at 10. Elijah has 9. John has 8, and Akeem has 6.
How much you have?
10.
Yes, 10.
Yeah, I'm down 1. That's what I said.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah. So this week's pick'ems, we're gonna start with the Thursday night game, Indianapolis Colts versus Denver Broncos. Who do we have?
Broncos.
Okay, I'm gonna go Broncos as well.
Are they playing at Mile High?
I think so.
You looked that up. Sorry,
I'm looking it up right now. See, they're playing at Denver.
The Peyton Manning Bowl. Interesting. Give me all go first or me?
Hey man, Patrick 13 about to lock up Michael Pittman.
I hope not.
I hope so. Phil, can I do that same Tua thing with Jonathan Taylor?
Yeah, because also Jonathan Taylor's game time decision, we don't know if he's going to play.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, if he doesn't play, I'm going to go.
You're picking the Colts?
What? Yeah, I'm picking the Colts. Why not?
Yeah. Also, we were told by Team IBT as well. All picks are finalized as soon as the kickoff, so you can change your pick as long as it's before kickoff. So if you have a change of heart, all of a sudden, Excel sheet, change your pick as soon as it kicks off. Finalize.
So my question with that is it kickoff based off of what time zone they're in? Because when they played in London, that was at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Because I need to know. I had questions.
Yeah. So Packers and Giants 9:30 would be the final deadline. 9:29 would be the final deadline to put that pick in if we had to pick that game. So
gotcha.
What if they don't kick off until like 9:42? Can I change my pick at 9:38?
Good question. Whatever kickoff is officially, yeah, like a minute before kickoff.
The ball just kicked.
So you mean so the time that it says, if it says the game is at 1 p.m. and
honestly, listen,
even if kickoff is not until like 1:05 p.m., the thing is locked at 1 p.m. Correct?
Well, if the game says 1:05, to go off 1:05, yeah, we'll go off official kickoff time. That's what we're going off of.
But the thing is, what if you save it after they kick the ball? So technically, it's invalid, right? It has to be saved before the ball is kicked.
Yes.
Okay, that's just speculating your point.
Let's go off of that. Yeah, before the ball is kicked, there's a chance to lock it in. Okay. But if you win that close, the pick a decision.
Listen.
That's why I tell Phil, I'm like injury report.
The teacher and us wouldn't allow that to go without. I needed clarification.
Oh no, of course. It's so. Akeem and John, you both got who had Denver, who has Indy.
I didn't pick yet. That's why I wanted to know about the thing. I'm still. I don't like either team, truth be told.
Tie. Imagine.
I mean,
is that an option?
Yes, it is because I picked one last year, and we almost had it.
Wait, a tie? Yeah, no.
Yeah,
you do you on that.
I'm gonna go with the Broncos, I guess.
Okay, John, we got.
I'm gonna go Colts until game time decision on Jonathan Taylor. If Jonathan Taylor sits, I'm gonna go Broncos.
Bet.
All right.
Okay. Next game, we got the battle over the pond. Green Bay Packers, New York Giants. Packers are considered the home team, but this is a London game, so your official pick-ins will be locked 9:30-ish. So who we got between the Packers and the Giants?
Packers.
Okay.
Daniel Jones is probably not playing either.
Oh,
that's true.
I did not know that.
Tyrod Taylor might also be
not playing.
They both
Right.
got hurt.
Didn't he get
They
hit?
both got hurt, and I think Daniel Jones was the lesser of two evils, so he came back in.
Yeah. So I think they might. I think they brought in what's his name? They brought in a former quarterback, Jake Fromm. They brought him in to throw.
Oh, Jake Fromm.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. That's how you know it's bad.
Screaming desperate.
I'm gonna go Green Bay.
Jake Fromm went to Georgia, right?
Yeah.
That is not.
Yeah. That whole quarterback situation scared me. So I'm going Green Bay.
Fuck, I didn't know about that.
I love Saquon, but yeah, that. What we got?
I'm gonna go New York Giants.
Ooh.
And I'm also gonna say the Daniel Jones thing. I want to change my pick. Are you gonna be up that early or no?
I will.
Change my pick if Daniel Jones is sitting. I don't think he's sitting. I think he's questionable. I think he's gone.
Just text the chat because we'll see the time that you wanted to change your pick.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying if he's ruled out, change it. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's not ruled out, roll with the Giants. But
if he's rolled out, pick Green Bay.
Yeah. I don't want a fourth-string quarterback. I'm just saying.
No, Saquon for Wildcat. Come on.
Yo, played quarterback in high school. He can do it again. Let him run.
Okay. Okay, who we got?
I'm gonna go with Green Bay as well.
Gotcha. Hey, whatever strategy we're going with that's keeping us 3 games ahead of IBTU. Let's do it.
And I'm going to jinx myself right here, but I'm just saying last year I picked the Lions to win their first game in London, and they did.
Hey, we're hoping because I know how IBTU works. I don't think they're going to pick New York Giants to win this one. So
probably not. So maybe we'll go up one. Probably not.
Right. Worst case scenario, we'll get 3. So not to worry. Okay, next one. Sunday night game. Joe Burr and the Bengals travel to Baltimore to face Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. How are we feeling?
Ravens.
That's a good pick.
I'm not even thinking.
Not even thinking about it? All right.
Like, I'm hearing the teams, and I'm going with the name that I think is going to win. And I got the Ravens winning that game.
Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I'm going to go.
Still has the Bengals.
You know what? I'm actually going to go Baltimore. I think that they were embarrassed by the Bills with that 20-3 comeback, and I think they bounced back.
Who's at home?
Baltimore. I am going Baltimore.
I guess
Lamar MVP.
I'll go Ravens.
Ravens?
Yeah, why not? Let's ride at the tails until they.
Also, if J.K. Dobbins doesn't play, you want to switch that as well?
No, I'm good. I'm Ravens all the way on this one.
Gotcha. Okay, who we got?
I'm picking Cincinnati.
Gotcha.
Those two replacement picks were good picks. I'm just saying, if you know what I mean, those will dramatically affect the change of the game. Although it'd be crazy if the Jets or the Giants won on a third-string quarterback in London.
Against the Packers, that'd be wild.
Bro, I mean, it could happen. You never know.
All right. And last game, Monday night game, Derek Carr headed to Chiefs Kingdom to face Patrick Mahomes. Who we got?
You said Derek Carr. So that means the Raiders versus the Chiefs.
Yep.
Chiefs. Wait, they're in Vegas?
They're going to KC.
Chiefs.
I'm going Kansas City as well.
I'm gonna go Chiefs. Yeah, why not?
If Patrick Mahomes doesn't play, you want to switch it?
No, yeah, I actually do. If Patrick Mahomes doesn't play, that's 100% a switch.
You got a lot of flip flop.
If Patrick Mahomes doesn't play,
Phil said that as a joke. Patrick Mahomes is playing. He's fully
I know.
I already knew he was playing, but I wanted to see how far this was gonna go.
I mean, honestly, would you switch your pick if Patrick Mahomes wasn't playing?
He's the whole team. Yes, absolutely.
I would. I
I'd
would.
switch my
Yeah.
pick if Clyde Edwards-Helaire wasn't playing.
Ooh.
Really? I like
Shut
their
up.
backup.
You don't mean that.
Great face.
He's doing well in fantasy though. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I'll give you that.
Yeah, you about to get shut down.
Akeem, last one pick. We got Chiefs.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Okay.
I have the Chiefs.
Those are our pickups. Okay. That's everything we got. Elijah, what's our closing segment for the day?
We're gonna do a start bench cut.
Gotcha.
Easy. I'm gonna just rattle off 3 names. Y'all gonna pick the start bench cut. And I got a picture of the first one because it was so crazy. I even had to send it to my bro.
Gotcha.
First one. Actually, let's get a little warm up.
Yeah, I like the warm up. Helps with
It's going to be Jason Tatum, Jimmy Butler, Donovan Mitchell.
Currently on the teams that are on now.
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying, like
Are
Cleveland.
we talking all time or currently right now?
Right now.
So currently.
Right now.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Do either of y'all know who's going? Because I can go.
You can go. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Start us off.
I'm going to start Donovan Mitchell. I'm probably gonna.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna bench. Oh, this is gonna sound petty. All right, I'm gonna bench Jimmy Butler and I'm gonna cut Jason Tatum.
All right, can I go next? I'll let you go next. As an unbiased Knicks fan,
Go ahead.
I would start Jason Tatum.
Oh.
I would bench Donovan Mitchell and I would cut Jimmy Butler.
Oh.
Realistically,
I'll go next since Elijah, you made. I'll let you go last. Tatum start. Bench Jimmy Butler. Cut Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, I'm starting Jimmy. I'm benching Tatum, and I'm cutting Donovan.
Yeah, I love Donovan, but defense Jimmy Butler, and then I think Tatum package.
I think Jimmy's a better all-around player than Jason Tatum at this point. Next one. This is a tough one. All bias aside, John.
you go ahead.
John Morant.
I'm gonna pick the
John
people.
Morant. Damian Lillard.
You said John Morant first one?
John Morant.
Okay.
Damian Lillard.
Okay.
Trae Young.
Who was the last one?
Good one.
Trey.
Because I'm pretty sure I didn't know how you feel about Trey after he knocked y'all out in 5.
I'm a huge Trae Young fan. Actually, I actually have a lot of respect for Trae Young. I know I'm a Knicks fan who likes Trae Young. I think the man is the most New York. I wish the Knicks would fucking trade their whole franchise for him personally. I think he's pretty like the Knicks. He is like if he was. Like the Knicks. I wish we could trade for him. We can't. It's impossible. But I'm just saying, he gritty like him. He gritty. I don't know. I'd probably start John Morant. Bench. I would bench. Why did I just fucking forget?
Damon Trey.
Yeah, I bench Trey and
I got the Holy Spirit real quick.
And normally I would either start or bench Damian Lillard, but I think John Morant's gonna have a crazy year this year, and I think Trae Young is also gonna have a better year in the playoffs this year.
Akeem, who you got?
Why are you smiling? That makes me nervous, Phil.
No, because I know what I'm gonna say, and now everyone's not gonna like it.
Okay, cool.
You're not because of you.
All right, is that what you're gonna do?
All right. So I'm gonna. All right. So I'm and this is just how my mind works. In my mind, I'm basing this off of the team they're on, like including the people that are on the team, not just them as a player.
I get that.
So I'm probably going to. I'm gonna start Trae Young. I'm going to bench Damian Lillard, and I'm going to cut John Morant.
Wow. Interesting.
Will?
Elijah, do you want me to go or do you want to go last again?
Will, go.
Okay. I'm going to start Damian Lillard. I'm gonna bench Trey and I'm gonna cut Ja. I just think. I mean, I love Ja Morant.
Whoa,
John
is pissed.
That's like the Betty train, bro.
God is pissed.
I just think I like my point guards out of playmaking, and I think Trae Young has more playmaking than passing wise, assist wise than.
You got your point guard to show up this year? Just saying.
Elijah, who we got?
I'm starting Trey, benching Ja, cutting Dame.
Oh,
okay.
Damn.
It's funny how every one of our sequence, no matter really realistically who it is, it's pretty similar. Or it's also like we're off by like a little bit. I like that.
Right. Gotcha. Here's another one. I got 5 of them.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Luka, Joker, and KD.
I'm cutting KD off. Never mind. Imagine that'd be wild. I'll go first on this one. We're talking. Is this damn? Am I thinking future? Or am I thinking as of right
now
for one season?
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start
specifically.
I'm gonna start. Luka, bench KD, cut Joker.
Really?
Yeah.
The reigning 2-time MVP gets cut.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's next?
Same as Phil's.
John's on you.
Same as Phil's.
Same as mine.
If I had to change anything, I'd probably.
I know Yoko getting cut immediately from John because of for the playoffs.
I just want him to do more in the playoffs. I think he will this year because he'll have help. But Jesus, he's the most irritating. Like how do you get thrown out of 2 different playoff series back-to-back years? Like, you're so good. He's so good. He should not be getting thrown out. I'm just saying, use your mind, man. Come on.
So, Akeem, Elijah, who want to go next?
Akeem, I'm going last all the time.
I kind of figured as much. All right, so I'm going to. I'm going to start KD. I'm going to bench the Joker. I'm going to cut Luka.
Ooh. Damn. That hurt. That hurt. Less hurt. I know that.
I know. I see that. I'm so sorry.
Paralyzed
Luka. I'm benching Jokic and I'm cutting KD.
Oh. Okay. Sam and Elijah had the same idea. Luka. Okay. Okay. What we got next?
Devin Booker.
Cut.
Jaylen Brown. Kyrie Irving.
Damn it! Why really?
Vaccinated or unvaccinated, Kyrie?
Bitch.
He's not vaccinated, so I guess unvaccinated.
What that was.
It's gonna matter this year.
I know.
Yeah, that rolls out the window, so we're good. I'll go. This is easy for me.
It's not easy for me. I don't even have an answer yet.
I'm gonna go. Damn. Actually, no, it might not be because I don't know who I don't want more, Booker or Kyrie. And all their antics come with us, right?
No. No antics.
Damn.
They're all 3 with antics.
What do you mean?
Just on the court.
Okay.
Doesn't make any sense, but okay.
Like Kyrie's off-season antics, or like what he says, or yada yada.
Talking about on the court play. I'm not talking about anything else.
Yeah, but like his off the court play affects his on the court play, so that's why it's a decent question. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's not going to be there for half the season, like is he going to put up 61 points every other game? Like I might take Kyrie and start him. You know what I mean? But if he's not going to be there, I can't start him because he's not going to.
No, they're all available for the whole season.
Okay, fine. Yeah, Phil, do you want to go or you want me to go?
I got it. Fuck it. I don't care if I'm biased. Jalen, start offense and defense. I think he's better than. I think Devin Booker and Kyrie Irving are obviously better offensively, but I think Jalen's better defensively, and I like defensively minded players. So obviously Jalen start. I'm gonna bench Kyrie and cut Devin Booker. I think Luka took a soul last year, and yeah, that's enough for me. Wow. So I'll stick with that.
Team, you want to go next? You think Lucas took Devin Booker's soul? I just want to know.
That meme of him looking like this.
Luka was getting cut from my team anyway, so at this point, it doesn't matter. But no, so who are the options? Devin Booker,
Devin Booker,
and Jaylen Brown.
Kyrie.
Got it. Okay, so, oh God, that's hard.
That's what they said.
I'm probably gonna start Devin Booker, bench Kyrie, and cut Jaylen.
John?
I would start Kyrie Irving. Oh wow.
Would he leave?
Well, just because the Celtics player got cut. Oh, yeah.
My God, he's angry. He's so mad. He hates me. Phil hates me now. Oh.
Okay.
All right. Accepting best friend applications because, clearly me and Phil are no longer friends. So.
Oh, my God. Phil's mad at you.
He hates me. Phil hates me right now. I mean, I don't care for real, but,
Yeah, I feel that.
It is what it is. He'll be all right.
You want me to go real quick so Elijah can go?
I mean, at this point, you might as well because
now he's back.
It's okay.
Welcome back, Phil.
Thank you.
I'd say welcome back, but I wouldn't mean it. So,
okay, I'd probably start Kyrie Irving, bench Jaylen Brown, cut Booker.
What we got, Elijah?
I'm starting Kyrie. I'm cutting Jaylen Brown.
Okay, understandable. Oh my God!
Hey, go wherever you want to go, man. I'm sorry. Here's the next one.
Pain.
Bradley Beal, Paul George, and Cat.
Oh, this is like the first one.
Bradley Beal's gonna cut him out automatically for me.
Okay.
I think he's a top 5 talent offensively, but I just don't think,
Bradley Beal, Cat, and who else?
Paul George.
PG.
PG.
I'm gonna go Paul George, Cat, Beal. So start bench. Yeah.
I don't really like PG movies. I don't really like Paul George, so I'm gonna cut Paul George.
Really?
I'm gonna bench Cat, and I'll start. I'll start the guy Phil hates. Bradley Beal. Is that a bad take? It's a bad take. Okay. All right. Akeem, who do you?
TikTok, let him know. No.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
What are opinions?
So many options, and I can think of a valid reason to start bench and cut each of these players.
That's the whole point, man. That's the whole point.
Concept. Grasp it. Who you got?
I hate y'all for making me do this. All right, so I'm probably gonna. I think I'm gonna start Bradley Beal. Don't do that. and then I'm gonna bench Cat, and then you guys know the rest.
Oh, so you'd fix my lineup back to back?
I'll tell y'all right now.
Tell us where we're wrong.
Because of defense, I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I don't know if you guys are wrong or right. Because of defense, I'm starting PG.
Understandable. If you're defensive minded like that, I get that.
And then I'm benching Brad Beal.
Understandable too. It's a great player. Great guy.
That's understandable.
Last time I talked shit about Cat, he won the 3-point contest. So you know what I mean. I can't really.
Shout out me and Waleed betting on him. Hey.
I'm pissed at that, but
All right. Whatever. Yeah, one more.
Last one. We'll have to go ahead.
It up.
All right.
This is a YouTube clip for us, though.
LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards.
All right. Getting the Young Bucks in there.
Mellow Ball. Anthony Edwards. Give me a second. It's coming. Klay Thompson.
I know who's Akeem starting. Wait. I can tell you Akeem's lineup already. Start Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson coach. Klay Thompson star player. Klay Thompson owner.
You know what you are, Phil?
Klay Thompson with 2 minutes. Klay Thompson starter. Klay Thompson 2 minutes left in the game. Klay Thompson final shot.
I'm fine with that.
Fucking asshole. I want you to know that, Phil.
And Klay Thompson's giving LaMelo and Anthony Edwards the contract to tell them that they're both benched and cut. So,
wow.
Oh, Klay now though. I'm gonna. I'll go first.
Yeah.
Damn, Klay now. Klay had a rough showing in the playoffs. Not gonna lie to you.
Can Klay, do better this year, or is he done?
I don't think he's done, but I don't think he's.
Just remember, it's your opinion on what you guys think is about to happen this year.
Right.
Whoa! I'm basing my opinion on other things. Now you're saying this year.
Yeah,
that's what I was doing.
He literally said earlier, "Are we basing this on this year or every year?" He said this.
Yeah, currently, yeah.
No, but he said there are a bunch of reasons why you guys could pick star bench come for any of these guys. You said that too, right?
No.
I said that.
I said it earlier. Or whatever.
Well, he said that only about PG, Bradley Beal, and
right.
Cat. Okay, there's one for everything. You could have picked them all because they all like chicken tenders. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Oh my. Huh? So they're terrorists. Cool.
I was a little hostile. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to be like that.
He said because they don't like chicken.
Nah, I just heard chicken tenders and I got.
He said I could have picked them because they all don't like chicken tenders.
I'm just saying.
I said it's on the court and it's only for this year.
Well, yeah. Well, that was said during the.
So for me personally,
that's what I heard you say.
Mellow Ball, Anthony Edwards, and Klay Thompson.
Personally,
is someone gonna go? Because if not,
I'll go. Because personally, for me, LaMelo Ball. Actually, fuck it. LaMelo Ball start. Anthony Edwards bench. I'm cutting Klay Thompson. Love that man, but he's not what he used to be.
I'm cutting LaMelo. I'm starting Klay Thompson, and I'm starting Anthony Edwards and benching Klay Thompson. I think LaMelo needs a number 2, and I don't think there's a number 2 in Charlotte anymore, and that's why he gets cut. If you can name me the number 2, name me the number 2.
Terry Rozier.
Scary
Terry.
He's been there for a couple of years. He was number 3 or 4, but I mean 2. We'll see what happens. I like Terry. He is scary.
Right. I was gonna say the announcers are the number 2 over there, but hey, it is what it is.
Who's the announcers?
I have no clue, but they're entertaining as hell. Who we got next?
Sorry. So despite Phil thinking he knows me, I'm actually gonna cut Klay Thompson. I'm gonna start there. Just gonna start at the bottom, work our way up. So yeah, I'm gonna cut Klay Thompson.
Oh!
I'm probably gonna bench Anthony Edwards so he can sit there with Cat, and then I'm gonna
we're on the same bench.
And then I'm gonna start Lilo.
Like this is the same bench. What is going on?
Listen, I benched Cat in the scenario, so that's why I said I'm gonna bench him so they can sit together.
Got you. So they can sit together, so we can have a friend.
Absolutely.
Got you. Because we all need friends. Yes.
We do.
All right, Elijah, you want to go?
I'm going to start Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
I'm going to bench LaMelo. I'm cutting Klay.
Damn, 3 of us benching cutting Klay.
I'm not cutting Klay. Y'all are stoned.
Let's say 3 of us.
Yeah. I know. That's why I said that. Y'all are stoned.
All right. Last one for real.
Okay. Oh, just heads up after this. Ended like a YouTube video and then one did officially after. Just heads up.
All right.
Because I want to cut this for you.
All right, you can end it after this one. You can end it. I might head out. Start
He's about
bench
to
cut.
walk off. It's crazy.
Start bench cut. Knicks, Bucks, and Celtics.
I'm starting the Knicks.
Like that.
I'm starting the Knicks. I'm cutting the Bucks and I'm benching the Celtics. Here's my reasoning.
Okay.
Cutting the Bucks because they're obviously a threat in the Eastern Conference, so we want them out of here. I'm benching the Celtics because, they're on the back burner because of a lot of drama that happened in the offseason. And I'm starting the Knicks because if you want entertainment, if you want a good laugh, you watch the Knicks. So,
oh my God,
I'm starting them up. That's why.
So real.
So yeah, that's my start bench cut.
Oh my God. He said if you want a good laugh, watch the Knicks. The disrespect.
Yes.
Okay.
If you want to see an owner make a fool of himself every single day, you watch the Knicks. John can agree with this.
Yeah, he kind of does make a fool of himself. But I also would like to watch the Knicks one day. So, Jim Stillin, if you're watching out there, I got your back. Hey! I'm joking.
John would be a way better owner than James Dolan.
What? What'd you say?
You'd be a way better owner than James Dolan.
Thank you. I like to think of the people and think of the Knicks. I think
people power. Right, Elijah? People power? John Laurinaitis?
What'd you say?
John Laurinaitis. I don't know if he's still here. Damn.
Yo, do you know if you know that movie, Major League?
The one with Charlie Sheen?
Yeah, there's that one.
Movie reviews.
There was also another one where like the grandfather leaves like a baseball stadium to his like grandson or whatever.
Yeah.
What would you do if like your grandfather left you like the Boston Celtics? Like would you run the team like he did? Like he managed? Like would you like coach? That's my biggest question to you. Or would you just like listen to the professionals and stuff?
I'll be GM.
You'd be the GM. Okay.
Yes. We're signing Carmelo Anthony and Dwight Howard off the bat.
Would you really?
Yes. Okay. What else we got? What else we the answers for start bench cut? Akeem, you got probably start Milwaukee, but
yes, I'm going to start Milwaukee because why would I not start my favorite team?
Right.
I'm going to wait a fucking minute. I'm sorry. I'm trying to play the game and talk at the same time.
Yeah, Akeem's a nationally ranked player in 2K. Just heads up.
I'm not playing 2K right now. I'm playing Multiverses.
That's the whole thing. Wow.
I love this game. I
thought the game died while the web.
No, I'm good at it because it's Super Smash Brothers, but with other characters.
Got it.
So that's the only reason I'm still playing is because I like Super Smash Brothers. But I'm gonna start the Bucks. I'm probably gonna.
Come on, just say it.
I'm gonna. My reasoning behind this might be a little warped. I'm probably gonna bench the Celtics and I'm gonna cut the Knicks. I'm only benching the Celtics because yes, I know they're in our division and we're gonna have to face them, but I think that's why I want them bench because I want a good matchup. Like I don't want us to just have an easy ride to the finals. Like if we win, I want us to work for it. So that means we got to play your team, then so be it.
John, who you got?
I'm gonna start the Bucks, bench the Knicks, and cut the Celtics because they're winning too many championships, and it's quite annoying that they're in the finals competing with the just
Elijah, close us up. Your last one. What's your picks? Why was Dallas involved?
So this has been an episode of Bullet Central.
Oh, you're three. Hold on. You're not. No, we're not allowed to get away with this. No.
Worth a rusty nickel.
Coming from our four hosts, help.
Whoa.
Help.
What's your start bench cut, sir?
Help
me. Shout out John.
Thank you.
Oh.
Shout out Akeem.
Absolutely.
It's another week with the guys.
Yep.
See you later, YouTube. Bye.
See you later.
Catch us. Oh wait, sorry, Buffalo. Catch us on what is it? Spotify. Spotify video as well. You got us on we're not on Anchor no more.
We still are.
Are we still on Anchor? All right, so we on Anchor too. We on Google Podcasts. We on Apple Podcasts. You can find us on YouTube as well.
Bang, all six.
You can follow us on TikTok. You can find us on Twitter. Eventually, you're gonna find us on Facebook and Instagram. Unless we already on there. I don't really use those.
We have a page on Facebook.
Also, you're the admin on the page.
He don't, but that don't mean just because he's the admin don't mean he look.
I don't use those apps anymore. That's my fault.
Because they're dark 30.
I need them because family.
Shout out Aaron Judge again for me. Congratulations to the Atlanta Braves. I hate you guys.
Don't congratulate them. Gosh, don't want to talk about it.
No, I'm not a hater, so like congratulations. But
I hate you guys. Hold on.
Yeah, follow us on Twitch too. Bunch of good content from me.
As it should be.
And only me.
Did you guys hear about Trevor Noah?
Live Wednesdays and Saturdays.
I'm just playing. Phil's
I mean, actually, if you see the bad game from Madden and that, it's all him. All those picks, all Elijah. All those fumbles, all Elijah.
Let's be honest here. Phil's the only person who streams here. He took over the channel and just doesn't want to give it back. So fair enough.
I would do stream 2 times a day. What do you mean? 2 times a week.
Yeah, follow us on Twitch though. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify Video, Anchor, YouTube.
Right. Follow me on Snapchat, Akeem_Najo. Like
follow me on MySpace. You can see my song of the day. Just a shout out.
We'll see you. Well, they'll see you next week. I'm about to take a little break. School's getting a little hectic. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And you got to protect your mental, protect your chicken.
Yes.
That's not even my mental. I just don't have like the.
It's just school. He needs to do.
I have an essay due in like not even 90 minutes anymore. 87 minutes.
So with that being said, I'm going to close it out so you can get started on that.
Are you done?
We will see you next Wednesday. Damn, Jesus Christ. So with that, we'll see you guys next.